Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with another one. Back with another one. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. Back with another one. All right. All right. All right. I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I had to make sure my audio was good because it's been sitting. Yeah, I was watching yesterday's of Alvin Preach talking about someone made an OF account by some dude, but I ain't gonna get into that. That ain't the topic. Last week is crazy, a lot of stuff talking about. I'm gonna talk a little bit about sports, and it's a little open things, and we're gonna talk about Nick Saban's retirement and probably Belichick going to another team, and then I had to disagree with Jermaine Dupri about Bill Belichick going to Vegas. I don't think he's going to Vegas. I don't think he liked the Raiders. They're a bunch of losers. They're not going anywhere. I mean, much as I respect the Raiders as an AFC team, because I used to like them at first as a kid, but I'm always a big Eagles fan. I like the Eagles first, and then I like the Raiders, and I like their rival, the Broncos. Those are three teams. I told you I have three teams I have in the NFL, but really, I'm a big Eagles guy more than those other two teams. That's just it. The Raiders, they ain't doing well, but in Vegas, they look decent. Vegas, they may get a Super Bowl too, but they don't need Belichick for that. No, Raiders is not that type of team. I think Belichick will go. Now, I don't know about Tennessee. Tennessee got a replacement already. They come with another guy too, so he's out of that. I mean, Belichick can go anywhere. We got to see which team is firing which coaches, and it's wild right now. But he's the biggest. The guys, Pete Carroll, all of them. It's been going on last week. But Nick Saban is the biggest because whoever gets the Alabama job is not going to look good. It's not going to look good because it's going to be hard to recruit. Because when Deion Sanders came in, should I say last year, he did decent in the beginning. But what I've learned was Deion understood that that was a market for that, and then Nick Saban couldn't compete, and he just said, "Hey, I'm just gonna retire." That's all basically what he did this year. He just said, "I'm gonna retire. I don't care." When he saw Jim Harbaugh won that championship with the Wolverines, me personally, I think it was that and a combination of Deion. He can't compete, can't get no recruits no more. He just said, "Call it quits," and hung it up. And then Alabama's gonna respect him. He made that program better than Bear Bryant, but in reality, it was like it was there. But what Alvin preached, we're talking about the girl with the OF. I told y'all, fellas, what's out here, if you're gonna wife anything, most people gonna wife up these things. Don't wife up these square hoes. Want to be hoes, right? But the real ones that done it for years, that's your really option. Y'all really don't have options like that. Only options you had, they said there's some good ones. Yeah, that's delusional talk. It's not really. Because if you look at society, they all going through it, and nobody wants it. But the ones that do want it, they gonna marry them. That stuff's played out, bro. It's dead. Nobody wants to get into that. It's legalizing it is BS. It's dry. But you're gonna see a lot of divorces around the world, man. It's not looking good. That's why I only talk about relationships because it's irrelevant. It's not real topics, not real trending. It's just trash all the way through. But what I look at it as what we see now in the sports world, we get to see the greatest coaches, that's in their opinion. I mean, some of them were, but I ain't saying they that great. Nick Saban was great in college. I give him that. Belichick, not so much. I mean, he's suspected and they try to say he cheated and all that other stuff. He did. They got caught with a lot of things. But in reality, it's just like it goes to show you that that's the world we live in. But you got to be mindful of what's going on and the fact that remains that this is the type of stuff we live in. So in the world of, this is January, we still in the hard months of the sports world is wide open. The Super Bowl, to be honest with you, I got the Ravens coming out of AFC. That's me personally. Most people got Kansas City, and I understand they're the defending champs. I got Baltimore. The reason I got Baltimore, Lamar Jackson. It'd be a different game. I ain't got the Steelers. I ain't got the Chiefs. Chiefs ain't gonna win that. They ain't the same team. Miami's good. Tariq Hill won. I think he won a Super Bowl with him. I'm not sure he was on that Super Bowl team the first time or the second time. I believe he was on the second team. I know he won the first one with him, and I think he won 2 Super Bowl. I don't know if he won 2. Was it 1 or 2? I think it was 1. He won 1 with him. He won 1 with him. He did won 1 with him with Kansas City. And I think he didn't stay with him that long, or did he? I gotta see. I gotta see. Did he won? Um, yeah, because this is something that I gotta look at Tyreek. Yeah, I gotta look at him for a minute because I know he's born in '94. Yeah, he's around our generation. We're '85 to '94. So his birthday is March 1st. Oh, he's a Pisces. Okay, he'll be 30 this year. He'll be 30 this year. Okay, he'll be 30 this year. He was drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs, 5th round, 2016 draft. I remember him in that draft a little bit. They say he was good. He played college football in Garden City, Oklahoma State, and West Alabama. He played them 2 schools. Okay, but he's from Valdosta, Georgia, by the way. He's from Valdosta, Georgia. He went to Coffee High School. He's from Valdosta, Georgia. My dad told me where he's from. Yeah, he's from Valdosta, Georgia. He's fast too. He's 5'10". He's stocky at 5'10". There's some stocky dudes that's 5'10" like him. He's fast. Tariq Hill's a beast. I'm not gonna lie, that boy can run. He's from Douglas, Georgia. I know he's a native. He's a Douglas, Georgia native. Yeah, he's from Douglas, Georgia. But he's from that's his early life. And then he went to Valdosta and things like that. I think he's from Douglas, Georgia and all that, and close to Valdosta and all that in that area. In Garden City and all that. Oklahoma State and all that. He went to West Alabama. You know how it is. He was Garden City Bronkbuster, and he was Oklahoma State Cowboys in 2014. His first 2 years, he went to a community college, I believe, and then he went to Oklahoma State 2014. He was a JUCO transfer the next year and became West Alabama Tigers. He went to 3 colleges. Interesting. Kansas City and all that. 2019 Super Bowl. He's a 2019 Super Bowl champion. Yep, he's 2019 Super Bowl champion. And his second Super Bowl appearance. They lost against Tom Brady in the second Super Bowl appearance. He was in that. Okay, Super Bowl championship 2019. Okay, Kansas City won the Super Bowl, I believe. What is it? I'm trying to figure out that year. I'm trying to figure it out. I remember seeing that, but that Super Bowl season. Man, it's been a minute. Yeah, he's won a Super Bowl. The Miami Dolphins. Yeah, he doesn't have one Super Bowl. Yeah, he won the Super Bowl in that year. That's his NFL career. Led the league. Yeah, okay. I'm just looking at what he's got. Yeah, he's a Super Bowl champion. So yeah, I just want to put that out there with Tariq Hill. I'm not gonna go in depth of what he. I was looking and I was like saying, yeah, he won a Super Bowl with him one of them years. I get them mixed up. It's one of them years. Damn, what was okay? I gotta look at something. Super Bowl. Okay, I'll say 2019. Who was in that Super Bowl? Super Bowl 53, I believe. Rams and New England. Yeah, that's the boring Super Bowl all time, 2019. Yeah, Tom Brady beat the LA Rams. That's the most sorry Super Bowl all time. Okay. Super Bowl 2020 during the pandemic. Super Bowl 54. Okay. Kansas City Chiefs beat the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, I saw that. Super Bowl 54. Yeah, he won that. He was a Super Bowl champion in 2020. He won one in 2020 with the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City won their very first one in 54. Okay. Now, in 2021, you already know Super Bowl. Let's look at Super Bowl L 55. Tampa Bay, yeah, they destroyed them. It was a rigged, I give Tampa Bay just destroyed Kansas City. I did see that Super Bowl too. To be honest with you, I was going with the Buccaneers. I didn't like Tom Brady, but they won. They beat the brakes off them. Yeah, I saw that Super Bowl. That was kind of boring though. That's another boring one. It was not exciting, but Tom Brady had it. That was another boring one. And let's look at Super Bowl 56. Super Bowl 57, they beat my Eagles. You already know that. And he wasn't a part of that. Patrick Mahomes got 2 Super Bowls. Okay. 56. Cincinnati and the Rams. I wanted the Cincinnati Bengals beat the Rams. The Rams won their second Super Bowl, 56, 57. You already know the Chiefs won. They're 2-time Super Bowl champs. They won 57 and 54. So, yeah, Tyreek Hill is a Super Bowl champion from 2020, even though he had that season in 2019, but 2020, and yeah, he's from Georgia. But I just want to bring him up for a minute because I felt like that's the key of having guys like that, and he makes the difference. And I just don't see the fact that these guys have so much to offer, but in the reality, but that's the Super Bowl. That's just how, so to speak. But when you look at the things that's going on, I'm just seeing for what it is. So, y'all excuse me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I'm going to go on mute and I'll be right back. I'm going on mute. Yeah, I'm back at it again. But that's just how big the Super Bowl is, and I think Tyreek Hill and all those guys that coming in and just acting like this is going to be the thing. But yeah, Super Bowl season's here. This is 2024. 2023. The Eagles did good, Cowboys did good, everybody doing good. But me personally, this year, I feel like it's going to be the Ravens. Whoever comes out of the NFC, most people have the 49ers. Me personally, I think the Eagles are going to do it, but if they don't, it's going to be San Francisco. I don't see Dallas going all the way. I just don't see Dallas winning that. And what he call them? Cocaine Cowboys last week. He said on the show last week, he said the last time they won a Super Bowl, I think half of their Super Bowl, it's a known fact that they was on cocaine, thanks to Michael Irvin. No shot at Michael Irvin, but this is fact. My uncle's been saying that about him for years, and they was on cocaine. That's how they won the Super Bowl. They can talk all the shit they want to, but that's facts. You can look it up on documentaries, and they had the actual drug house. They try to, and people always use the saying, "Do wrong right." They got that from Michael Irvin. Yeah, I said it. The people that always say that, they got that from Michael Irvin. He said, "Do wrong right." That was his sayings, by the way, in the 90s. A lot of people try to say they said it. No, nigga, that was his saying. Y'all got that from Michael Irvin. Y'all ain't fool me. I know somebody was saying that couple years ago, man. I said, man, y'all got that from Michael Irvin. Stop it, bro. That's one of his quotes. And it's crazy. Ain't nobody buying that bullshit. He thought he was gonna be see, most of these Christians are hypocrite, idolatrous. We don't deal with them over here. I can't stand them. And shouts out to APTV with that stream yesterday talking about the sexy red and all that stuff, the pregnancy and all that. He talked about something like, yeah, it's a lot of hypocrites. What I'm going to expound on is what he said is that they all are. Shout out to the Anthem saying Tariq. Tariq's been a frog. He's a fez wearing nigga. He's a MSTA guy. He always hated Brother Dawood and all them guys. He was agent. He's a boule. He's a boule nigga that got exposed by King Loda Rostar that I subscribe to. Salute to him. But they've been attacking Tariq Nasheed years ago. I'm from that old school YouTube when we attacked these niggas, and we did this shit 12 years ago. They've been bodied. He's irrelevant. Ain't nobody listening to that nigga. And that Tommy shit, that was fake to get views and clout. And at that time they was sucking niggas then. And then now you see them online more, but they're not in person no more because they got fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm from that era. I remember, but you niggas were irrelevant then. I was relevant doing content pre-record before there was live streams. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying you niggas ain't talking about nothing. But shouts out to APTV for saying that. But yeah, Tariq's been a fraud. Anybody didn't know that? Y'all crazy. But you have to understand at that time, you got to look at it what it was, but you got to see that this stuff, it was meaningful. But, the Super Bowl is just crazy this year. And most people got the Ravens coming out of AFC. I believe the Ravens will make it because if you do not beat them, they're going to go crazy. But it's going to be very, very interesting who's going to get the Super Bowl this year. I'm just seeing a lot of good things coming out of it. And it's just like, it's here. And so to speak, it's just like, wow. Yeah, looks like I got it straight on this one. Got it. Oh boy, out of there. It's crazy, ain't it? But it's crazy. But you know how it goes. I was just playing. I was gambling on there. I'm playing Watch Dogs on the side. But you know how it go. It will get it here, But yeah, I'm back with my the 2013 hat I got from the carnival. Yeah, it's a Rasta hat. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. I'm just little representation over here. This is one of them Sunday dailies. I'm doing my thing, but don't mind the hat. Salute to the people that support it. But who cares? That's just a cultural thing. I'm not into it like that. I just support the music, and that's it. I'll leave it alone. Shouts out to my my island brothers and sisters out there, the Caribbean brothers, in Jamaica, of course. Salute to y'all. My mom's been to Jamaica, to Montego Bay since 2019. She says it's nice down there. I need to go visit and see. And I'm getting on that passport. You know how it is. I ain't no lost bro, nigga. I'm gonna get me. I'm gonna do me. I ain't gonna show y'all nothing. I ain't gonna be like these weirdo niggas holding out. You might get some pictures, but that's it. That's it. But not too much. But I'm not gonna have a conversation. But that's what it was. You niggas is whack, man. Like the ones that be clowning and all that. Oh, he's a big bro, lost bro. I ain't no lost bro, nigga. Stop it. Y'all weird, bro. Get your life right. Get your life right. But like I said, the Super Bowl is intense. Everybody's gonna have the biggest party. I don't know who's gonna perform in the Super Bowl this year. I don't give a shit. I don't care. But Baltimore, any of them NFC teams, if I find out the Cowboys and the Ravens play, I'm picking the Ravens beating the Cowboys. Cowboys ain't beating the Ravens. I'm just telling you right now. Baltimore's going that. That's gonna be a beatdown. But most people got Kansas City going all the way. I just don't see Kansas City winning. So I just don't see them winning it this year. They're good, but they lackluster. They ain't the same team. Kansas City, the same team. Travis Kelce, yeah, he's good, but I don't see him going all that way. No. I got Baltimore. Baltimore's got him. Baltimore gets him, Ain't nobody stopping Lamar Jackson. He got it. He wants a Super Bowl. If he gets it this year, the team he has to play is the 49ers and the Cowboys. Now, the Eagles he may beat, but it's gonna be tough because Eagles was won it last year. Let's look up Lamar Jackson. Quarterback, right? No. Oh, there's a cornerback named Lamar Jackson, but he was born in 98. Okay, high school. But it's a different one. We're talking about the quarterback. There's two types of it's probably a different middle name. He's a year older than that other. His name is Lamar Demetrius Jackson Jr. That's his real name. Okay. He had a birthday. He just turned 27 years old, by the way. He'll be 30 in 27. He'll be 30 in 2027. Okay. Lamar was young then. He was born in 97. I am 9 years older than him. I'm 9 years older than him. Well, I just turned 35 last year. I'll be 36 in the spring, but his birthday's in January. He's a Capricorn. Okay, that makes sense now. He already had his birthday. He just turned 27. Happy belated birthday to him. But he just turned yeah, day's the 13th and shit. We're not worrying about that. I'm just gonna put the phone down. All that, but he just had his birthday. Was it last week? Yeah, he a couple weeks ago, last week or something like that. He just turned 27. It's time. It's about time for him to get a Super Bowl. He's only what? He's 6'2", turned 15 pounds. Good size for a quarterback. 6'2". He gonna last long. If he's 6'2" and like that, he's good. He's good. I see him going further. He's been drafted since 2018. He was drafted since I was 30 years old. I'm 9 years older than him. He just turned 27. I'm just 30 something years old. I'm like 35. I was 30 in 2018 when he got drafted. That's about right. And this is where I was in the workplace still in 2018. I quit my job in November. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. So 2019, yeah, this is before the pandemic. Yeah, he was something else. I remember he got drafted. He was good. Baltimore looked decent in 2020. The pandemic, 2021, and Lamar Jackson ain't no joke. He ain't no joke. In 2022, yeah. 2023, he was something else. Yeah, this season he did good. This year he should get it. He's 27. He done been in years in college, so yeah. Now 2017. 2017, he was 20. I'll tell you how old he was. In 2017, he was 20. In 2017, he was 20, right? So 2018, he was 21. He was 21 when he got drafted, right? He was 21 at the time, right? 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. He just turned 27 this year. He was 26 last year. 27, about right. That's about right. He has a hell of a career. Yeah, he'll be 30 in a couple more years. He'll be 30. He's already in the league, so yeah, he's up there. He's still relevant. 3-time Pro Bowler. Oh yeah, Lamar's doing excellent numbers. What? Heisman Trophy 2018? I mean 2016 Heisman Trophy. Yeah, he's doing. Yeah, Lamar Jackson's a beast. But yeah, he deserved the Super Bowl this year. I see it. I see it. He will get it this year. If he does get it this year, I do see him getting it because I feel like he's the guy that's going to get it. Me personally, I think he's the Cowboys or the 49ers. But something told me he was going to be that. He will be that. He will be that. So don't mind me. I'm just trying to plug up my shit. But it is what it is. Like he's that type of guy that you're gonna see whatever, don't mind the mess in here, but you know how it is. I ain't got no studio, but I had the camera do what I gotta do. You'll see me do this on Wednesday too, on this type of recordings as well. I'm gonna be like that and focus and talking and doing my thing and whatever. You're gonna see me doing that as well. But you know how it is, how it goes. But I'm just gonna get going. But that's all I'll talk about. Belichick and Saban retiring, all the so-called great coaches retiring and all that other stuff. But things change. Like I told you in the sports world, I'll talk about a little bit. But the politics, I don't really care because it's going to be a circus. Like I said, circus era is still here and everything else. So yes, all these guys are frauds. Anthems, yeah. APTV's got dropped some good science last week and this past the 7th day of the week. We call it the Shabbat, but even though y'all call it Saturday, but he dropped a little something on that stream, and I said it's pretty interesting. Now it goes. But so with that, until next time, the people of Yisrael, Shalom, and the Gentiles, of course. This is Sunday Dailies, the 43rd edition, and you already know why it's the 43rd edition. And we just speak in our mind what's going on in the Super Bowl and things like that. Be out the lookout. NBA season is winding down sooner or later, but it's right back into the playoffs. But the All-Star break is somewhere around the corner this month, and then you already know February is around the corner, and it is what it is. So with that, until next time, I'm signing off and I'm out.